Hello everyone, TK here and welcome to the review of the CSR Elite Part 2. Performance, feeling, driving, racing part. So before I start, a couple of days ago I got the latest firmware, which is the 720, and with the 720 firmware the wheel is perfect on almost every game. There is only one small issue, which I will talk about it in the proper game. So in Forza 4 there is no problem at all. Let me show you. 720, and you hear that the fans did go on, but you don't have to have the fans on because the fans are temperature controlled. So I will have this off right now. And let's put it on to the Xbox mode. And I already have the Forza 4 on. I chose the Ferrari F430 just for a little demonstration. On the old firmware, or the old firmwares, there was a force feedback dead zone issue. So when you drove on the straight, you didn't have any force feedback, any strength on the wheel at all. About 1 centimeter to the right and to the left there was nothing. Now that's gone. You do have a very good force feedback feel, both in the middle, center, on the sides. It gets you get more strength the more you turn the wheel, and that's also very nice. Another thing is that the wheel, compared to the Porsche wheel, the wheel rim is more heavy, so it gives you the feel of you are really turning a real car or driving with a real car. So the heaviness is very good. Also on the Porsche wheel that I had, the force feedback was a little bit too weak for my taste. In the CSR Elite there is no problem with that. So as you can see here on the wheel, right now I have it on 60% only. Everything above 60% for me was battling with the wheel instead of racing. So 60 is very good for me. You can feel the bumps, the jumps, the curbs. Also you can feel the weight transfer very directly with the CSR Elite. It is very good. And when you start to push the car to a higher speed, you feel that the wheel is vibrating very little, but it does vibrate, so it gives you more realism when you drive. I like that very much, it's good. I also tested this, the CSR Elite on different cars. Heavy cars, light cars, sport cars, family cars and so. And you can distinctly feel the difference between the cars. Let's go on to the PC. So we are in iRacing. I'm in the F1 Williams at Indianapolis. it's the week's race. So I told you before that there was a minor issue, and it's that what I want to talk about. Now, I own everything in iRacing, so I'm a 100% club member. I tried the new firmware with every car on almost every track and different setups, not having a problem anywhere except for this car. It's not a problem, but it doesn't feel right in low speeds. It's not a force feedback dead zone either. I do feel the force feedback, but it's weak. It just doesn't feel right 100%. So I did contact Fanatec or Thomas about this, and they are investigating and they are on it. This is the only thing that I don't think it's working 100%. Now at high speed it's a different story. At high speed there is force in the middle, so there is no problem. The problem is when you are at low speed, like when you take a corner and then comes a straight line, it just doesn't feel correct. I did try it, as I said, on different cars, on the HPD, Dallara, no problem at all. Even at low speed you do have a stronger, more aware force feedback, even at low speeds, compared to the F1 William. So here it is that I don't think it's correct, but well, we'll see with the next firmware. This is the only car. Let's switch to another car. I'm in the HPD at Infineon, and here I want to talk about the driving feeling, the force feedback compared to the Porsche wheel which I used before. First of all, I already told you guys on Forza that when I turn the wheel left and right while I'm driving, it's more heavy and it gives a more realistic feeling compared to the Porsche wheel, which is very good. The other thing is that the wheel lets you feel every bump, every elevation, every imperfection of the tracks more than on the Porsche wheel. It is more stronger, but also much more smoother. In the end, you can push the car more to its limits because you are very well aware of the car's behavior while racing. If you somehow start to lose control, the wheel lets you know that very quickly, so you can correct your mistakes. The counter steering is one of the hardest thing in the HPD, but yet it is very much easier with the CSR Elite to counter steer to correct your mistakes. Even in NASCAR, right now I'm in the Silverado, it feels very good. It feels like I'm very much in control of the car. It has a nice weight to it when I race. Very good feeling. Highly recommend it. It's just very good. I also tested the CSR Elite on R-Factor, GTR2, Colin McRae Dirt 1, 2, 3, and this wheel is just amazing on all of those games too. It really feels very good. Compared to Porsche wheel, it's just a very big step up. It costs $500, supports multi-platform gaming, and it's plug and play. Nothing more to it. It has an amazing force feedback, changeable wheel rim, very nice feeling on the pedals. It's one of the things I really like very much. And a lot of features you can change: force feedback, strength of the shock, linearity, damper, on the fly is very good. So for this price range it costs about $500. This is definitely the best wheel you can get right now. And to the $1,000,000 question, will this wheel make you fast or faster? Well, both yes and no. No, because the wheel changes, but you are not, so it's still up to you to get better. But what a good wheel does, it helps you to get to your true potential quicker, which happened to me. My main racing sim is iRacing, and I didn't have a lot of problems to get used to the wheel. The learning curve was pretty short, about 15-20 laps, and Suzuka, which is about half an hour. And I got up to 1.5 seconds per lap faster on some cars, in some tracks. So it did help me very much. I can't guarantee that any of you who will buy this wheel will get faster, but I'm pretty sure you will, because you feel the car's behavior, thanks to the amazing smooth force feedback, a lot quicker, and you can correct all your mistakes much earlier. So, which leads to that you can push the car more to its limits, and it makes you faster in the end. But most of all, it will make you a more safe driver, and that is also very important. Also, a big thanks to Thomas and Fanatec for giving me the opportunity to test this wheel for several weeks thoroughly. See you on the road.